Here we go, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Woo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. You know, something that just kind of burns you up. I got, Philly 500 is he's just riding me. He's just riding me, as well as all you Eagle fans. And I've got Dan Salio here in about an hour and a half, which will be interesting to say the least. When we lose players, we can't replace them. The Eagles ended up with Fletcher Cox and Jason Kelsey retiring, and the replacements become all pros. When we lost Tyron Smith, we got Tyler Guyte. Let that sit there for a second. So Micah Parsons, who, a lot of people are sick of. Micah Parsons, I'm going to say, Bleacher Reports just changed up their whole app and everything, and seems to be doing really well with Micah Parsons as president. And he seems to be growing leaps and bounds. He's got HBO Max as a sponsor for his channel. I'm curious how much money he's actually making off that. And he's also probably making enough money on the side that he realizes that my best place to be is here in Dallas. Now, granted, at the Super Bowl, he basically said if he doesn't get a ring by 30, he's going to go to Kansas City so he can try and get one. Okay, like Mike's over here laughing. But he also says, I'm a Cowboy for life. So he understands controversy sells. Now, he wants to win. You can say what you want about Micah Parsons. He wants to win a ring bad. And so let me show you something interesting here. This is a Micah Parsons tweet right now to Myles Garrett. To Myles Garrett. Let's stop Thanos and friends.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Micah Parsons he's definitely looking at this and saying, let's team up. Let's team up. And you know what? I tell you what. I'm not sure. I don't know how much draft capital it'll take. I know it'll take a number one. But since the Cowboys, for example, let's think about this for a second here. So if the Eagles wanted to get Myles Garrett, their pick is number 32. 32. Almost a second-round pick. The Cowboys' pick is number 12. Right? You follow me, right? So if the Eagles offered their, let's say, two number ones, their number one, of course, would be almost a second-round pick. And they would be offering then probably the next year's, and they'll probably still be pretty good. So you're looking at two picks that are late first round or the end of the first round. As opposed to the Cowboys, number 12 pick is worth a hell of a lot more than the 32nd. I don't have the scale that they have that's on there and stuff, but when you think about teams trading up just a few spaces, how much it takes for them to get there, that number 12 versus the 32 is almost like 1-2. I bet, if not more than that. So the question thing is if the Cowboys were to offer the number 12 pick, the big question is, from 12 out, is there a player that is better than Myles Garrett? Is there a player that you can draft at number 12 that's going to be better than Myles Garrett? And see, for me, I'm going to put this out here. I would say, listen, Cowboys, offer them a number one for this year and a number two next year. The reason why I say number two is because our number twos most times are kind of like a number two. and we don't get anything with our number twos. So, when you look at some of the guys like Boss Man Fat and man, Tristan Hills, I'd be more than willing to go ahead and do that for Myles Garrett. What I will say here, as I get ready to do the walk of shame in about an hour, is the Cowboys. I think they've done a good job at the new coaches that they've tried to bring in. I think they've actually gotten a nice young coaching staff that'll be relatable to the players. And they're going to have a different view of us doing just the same things that we've done. I think that's good. But in the end, we still need to have the horses here. And the Cowboys, be it by design, some people believe that last year was the blow it up year to put us in a position to try and do something this year. Or maybe that's just what they're selling us. But this would be a type of move that would definitely spark some buzz for the Cowboys and would definitely help Dak Prescott, because him saying we're not that far from the Eagles, that would definitely put this a little bit closer to being there on the same plane as the Eagles. I could definitely get on board with it. I just want to see something different than what we've been doing. We don't take risk, and sometimes you take a risk and things happen and they don't work out for you. But sometimes you take a risk and it pays dividends, and you are 100 times better than where you would have been without taking those risks. So we'll see what we're going to see. I know this. The Cowboys need to get Myles Garrett's Freudian slip there. They need to get Micah Parsons' deal done sooner than later. Get that thing done so we have that extra cash. We have that extra cash, and we'll be able to try and do something in free agency. I don't know what they're waiting for. The man said, I'll take less. Let's get this thing done. I want to be a Cowboy for life. You may not have that opportunity for much longer. At some point, you end up saying, "Screw you guys! I didn't try to work with you. Now I'm gonna take you to the cleaners." Interesting. Micah Parsons recruiting Myles Garrett. Peace out.